Okay. Well, we got a lot accomplished there. If only we knew about that envelope sooner. Although that's the way these things go sometimes, I guess. Okay, so now I need it to be nighttime.
Hi! Why does Takai think your mother's ghost?
Stop. I don't indulge her, and don't you do it either.
So you don't believe it?
Okay.
That's my mother you're talking about, Nancy. You forget that.
I'll talk to you later.
See you later.
I do get that. As a motherless child, though, my mother died when I was 6. Sorry, should there be a trigger warning? Nancy drew us a trigger warning. No, it's not. Okay, yeah, so my mom died when I was 6. And I suppose from some... Okay, now that my bed's been put out for me, those are gone. The footprints are gone. I suppose from some aspects, if I could hold on to a part of my mom, I would. Like, if she could be here, of course I would take that option. But also, I know she can't be. But I suppose, you know, people are people. That's all I've got. That's literally all I've got. People are people. Okay,
Who's
Suki?
my favorite robotic cat? Suki? Tate.
Good girl, Suki.
Who's my favorite robotic cat? Omawari?
Oh, okay. She looks quite creepy while she's doing this. And I'm not
Who's
really
my
enjoying
favorite
this.
robotic cat? Suki, Buruwa.
Oh, I didn't like that. I did not like
Suki,
that.
who's a good girl? Suki, mate. I wonder if Miwako hid the password somewhere around here.
I also wonder that. Oh no.
Who's my favorite robotic cat? Suki, mate.
Okay. There, we found, okay. So, move the entire panel down. Then, I need to make it look like that. Gonna take a picture with my phone. Just because it's what you do when you play Nancy Drew. Okay, so. Do I move it back up now? Okay. No, you have to... Okay. So that one I can move. That stays still. Okay, that one goes over there. Move that there. There. I don't want to move that one back though. That just sends me back to where I was, doesn't it? Okay. So I need to get all 8 boxes up. Okay. Okay. So I need to unlock the next piece. Okay. Could I move you all back up now? Okay. That needs to go that way. So I need to get the next piece done. So it's got 4. It needs 8 of these along the top, the instructions say. No, not back down. Oh, that can go even farther. Interesting. Okay. Extra. I'm literally just moving it in random configurations now to try to okay. Nope. Okay. I feel like it. I don't know why I feel like it has to be like something to do with that piece being all the way over there. That's just what I feel, because it can't go as far over as the other pieces. If I move it to the middle, though, can I just move one of them? No. We're not there yet. Okay. And they can't all go back down. Oh, okay. I feel like I've had it there, but whatever. Okay. Yes. Okay, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So now we just need to make it look like the final picture. So those all the way to the right.
All right, it's open.
Yes. It's not exactly like. Oh. Okay. A tile?
I need to translate this.
It says password. Dear Marianne, it's finally winter. You'll be here in a few weeks, and I might just end up giving you this letter in person. Sorry. It snowed for the first time last night, and it's always my favorite night of the year. Miwako and Rentaro came in the house looking like a couple of snowmen. We had hot tea by the fire, and for a full 10 minutes Rentaro was too cold to talk. That was really nice. It had been a while since I'd spent any time around Miwako, and for once I caught her in a chatty mood. She's gotten so quiet lately. She's been like a shadow wandering through the house, but last night she was back to the funny, goofy girl I remember from not long ago. Then you won't believe this. Yumi came in and joined us of her own free will, and then my mother came in, and we all played a game. No one was forced to join in. There was no bickering. Rentaro didn't even have a freak out over the rules midway through. It was like a gift from the universe. I knew that in the morning we'd be back to bickering. Then the complaining, the moody silences. But it didn't matter. One night like that was worth a year of near misses. Uh-oh.
Nancy, Operation Distract Logan is a go. Call Savannah. Gotta go.
Call Savannah at 1:27 a.m. Okay, no problem. No problem.
Hi, is this Savannah Woodham?
Let me guess. You're that Nancy girl who's been driving my assistant to distraction and back this last week?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
I would. Now tell me what's so important that y'all ruined my perfectly good assistant. Since y'all been calling round, talking to him's been like talking to a rock. A rock that I'd pay too much money.
I'm staying at the Ryokan Hiei. Something really strange is going on here.
Don't tell me a lie now. This a joke?
No, I promise. It's the truth. I saw your book. I thought maybe you could help.
Honey, whoever you are, my best advice to you is to pack your bags and head back to wherever it is y'all come from.
I'm not leaving until I figure out what's really going on here.
There gonna be anything I can say that'll change your mind now?
Nope.
No, I'm going to get to the bottom of this with or without you. But I could really use your help.
I've been a lot of places that say they haunted, but none fit the ticket like that spooky old Ryokan Hiei. I never got to finish up the chapter on the Ryokan like I was supposed to. Between us girls, I'm glad of that. You get much out of the family?
Nothing too useful.
Uh-huh. Tell you what. You end up following through with that bad idea of yours to stay at the Ryokan? and I'll see what help I can provide. But Nancy,
What's that?
y'all be careful there now. You understand me?
I will.
Wow, we've got a
I
lot
think
to
I ran
talk to
across
her
a
about.
trick mirror here.
Did it break?
Yeah, how did you know?
That's how you know it's a trick. Y'all know what the main difference between truth and illusion is in my line of work?
What's that?
Time. An illusion can only last so long before it gives up its secrets. Now, I don't know exactly how that
Interesting
mill was
point.
fixed, but the fact that it broke means that whoever rigged it knew that if you examined it enough, you'd figure it out.
So it was broken, so I couldn't figure out how it was faked.
Exactly.
Hmm.
That is, if it was a trick. Nancy, I can tell you how things might be faked, but I can't tell you if they were faked. You're the ones got to stand there and know how the room feels when these things happen.
Okay. Yeah.
I found watery footprints in my room.
Did you see them appear, or were they there and you found them?
They were already there.
Well, at least that's good.
Why's that?
To make wet footprints appear, you just need a wet foot and something to put it on. But when they just start appearing out of the blue, ain't nothing too good about that, especially considering what happened to the previous innkeeper.
What do you mean?
I know you ain't the superstitious kind. Otherwise you'd be long gone by now, but it ain't always good to talk about the dead, especially those not at rest.
Okay.
What's the story with your assistant, Logan?
He's like my own little Georgia bulldog. He can be a little aggressive sometimes, a little dopey at others, but always loyal. He's one of the good ones when you get right down to it.
How long has he been working for you?
Not long now. He started right after I switched my focus to tech reporting.
Why did you change careers?
It's a long story, but chasing's not the safest career there is. Ain't nothing shocking in that.
No, nothing shocking in that at all, actually.
What is a yure?
It's a vengeful spirit that never knew justice here on the earth. They're said to be the spirits of those who've been wronged, and they're caught up in the worst moment you can imagine. They're very angry and very, very dangerous. If that's what you're dealing with there, you best be very careful.
Hmm.
I saw a really creepy, shadowy figure on my balcony. Do you think that could be faked?
Course. Ain't nothing hard than that.
Yeah?
It's as easy as shadow puppets. All you need to be able to do is practice. In my experience, people like scaring people with shadows a lot more than ghosts do. Way I see it, if it's something a person could plausibly do, then there's a person behind it. If it's something a person can't do that's scaring you, well, y'all don't need me to finish that sentence.
Can you tell me about the certificate you gave the Shimizu family?
Oh, yeah, that. Now, before you go thinking I'm some sort of charlatan, I don't normally do things like that. In fact, I had those made up to give to kids who were feeling too scared to go to sleep at night.
Why did you leave one here?
I felt like I should leave them something. I don't usually leave a place without knowing what's really going on there. Honestly, I felt so bad about the whole situation.
Can you help me translate an article I found? No one else is willing to.
Sure. Leave it at the counter and I'll have Logan swing by to pick it up.
Thank you.
How did you get into ghost hunting?
I guess you could say I was born into it. My daddy'd always drag me with him to these spooky old houses looking for broken down things to fix up. I guess that's where I got my start. Standing in those old falling apart houses, it was hard not to imagine ghosts coming round every corner. Used to scare me something bad, but somewhere along the road all the fear turned to curiosity.
Yeah, that's fair.
What is the scariest thing you've seen while ghost hunting?
The really scary things are the ones you'll never see. But I guess one of the most frightening places I've been was this little town in the middle of nowhere in Germany. I was there writing a chapter on an old castle that the locals all said was haunted. Hundreds of years ago, The castle had belonged to this terrible family that had a reputation for all sorts of cruelty. At first I didn't believe the stories, but the more exploring I did, the more I started to see some of the terrible things that had happened there. All those stories, they were true. Didn't find any ghosts. That would have been better, I think.
We've been to that castle.
Do you know where I can get a copy of your book?
I'm guessing you're looking for the ghost hunting book I wrote, but I can't help you there. I'm out of copies myself. To be honest, Nancy, I don't mind helping you. But this whole ghost thing is a phase I'd sooner put behind me.
Why's that?
Now, don't y'all worry about that now. Just a choice I made.
There must be some reason. I understand you were pretty well known.
Put it this way, Nancy. There are some jobs where being well known makes for a dangerous life. Sometimes it's smart to move on.
On the one hand, I get it, but also, no. Also, no.
I'd better get going.
Bye now.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so we need to get that that article ready for her. Okay, now what? It's 1:42 a.m. What? Okay, thank you, Yumi, but it's 1:42 a.m. Okay, so we did that. Passato.
I need a dictionary to translate that.
Okay, fine, if you insist. Chisho? Chisho.
I need a way to open this envelope without anyone knowing I did.
Okay, if you are a Nancy Drew veteran, you will understand that you can
Ouch!
you can often steam things open, and we would how are I think we need to steam it open here, but I don't really know. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to wait until daytime when all of that is up and running, or we're gonna have to distract the lady so we can go do that during the daytime. Okay, let's do that. And then I really want to go through Rentaro's cubby for some reason. Why? I don't know, but it's what I want. Okay.
Logan here.
Yes?
All right. Savannah wants me to translate that article for you. I don't know what it is you said to her, but whatever you did to get her to talk about that paranormal garbage, you need to knock it off.
Why?
I can't promise that.
You really don't get it, do you? This ghost stuff isn't a joke, especially not to her. Since I'm the one stuck picking up the pieces after she gets too wrapped up in one of her cases, I'm telling you, leave it alone for her sake. And yours.
I can't. I'm sorry.
What happened to Savannah? Why doesn't she work with paranormal cases anymore?
It's not something she likes to talk about.
I gathered that, but can you tell me?
When we're traveling, I spend weeks with her just touring on buses. Long plane flights, we talk a lot. I know everything about her childhood. Her best friend's dog's name from when she was 5, her favorite ice cream flavors. She's very chatty.
Then what has she told you about?
Nothing. Not a single word. I've asked, and when I do, she just goes quiet and excuses herself. She's never told me to stop bugging her about it, but I can tell that she wants to. That's why I don't want you bothering her about it either. Whatever happened when she was writing the second ghost book, it really got to her.
Second ghost book?
Wasn't supposed to mention that. It's a secret, and it's not done, so don't think you're going to get your hands on it. I don't even know if she still has the manuscript. She had me tell her publisher she burned it, but I don't know if that's the truth.
I would highly doubt if that's the truth. No one who works on something like that burns
How long
it,
have you been
even if
working
they
for
hate it.
Savannah?
Started a few years back as a fill-in gig during spring break. Eventually she needed a long-term assistant, and the job was just too weird to turn down.
Yeah, that's fair. That is entirely fair.
I'll talk to you later.
See you later.
Okay. Sorry, I thought my cursor went right over there, but I imagine that. Okay, I guess there was nothing for me to want there. And I would, nothing over there to look at. Yeah, I'll just be scared. That's what I'll do. Cool. Cool. That was great.
4 is supposed to be an unlucky number here. I wonder if that's a coincidence.
Of course that's not a coincidence. Oh, and yeah, we're still gonna sleep in this room. Great. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool.
I can't make a call this late at night.
Oh, but other people can call you this late at night, no problem. I think it's 7
Better call it a
p.m.
night.
Okay, good. Nothing attacked us in the night. That's a positive start. Okay. Is there any homework to do today? No, no homework. That's fine. I don't really enjoy doing that. Though I don't think there's a consequence for not doing it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Men only in the bath right now. Interesting. I want to go cultural lessons.
Hello, Nancy-san.
Do you remember when Savannah Woodham visited?
I don't recognize the name.
She's the one who wrote about the Ryokon.
I said I do not know who she is.
Have you been to Yumi's bento stand?
No.
It's great. You'd love it.
I taught her how to cook for many years. I should not have to sit on the train to try her bento.
What do you think about Rentaro and Miwako dating?
Those two are so different. When they were children, you couldn't keep them in the same room. Always so much fighting. That has not changed. Except now, they say they're in love.
Okay.
I saw watery footprints in my room. It was very strange.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm positive.
No, it is not wise to joke about these things.
I'm not.
I do not want to talk about it.
Okay.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Goodbye.